Look, it's the Baird Brothers. They're at my fort.
Oh, hey, we were just we heard that there was a fort back here, so we wanted to go check it out and see what it was all about.
Right. Yeah. I just heard that there's some Baird Brothers in the area. So.
Yeah. Well,
it's pretty comfy.
Just your friendly neighborhood Baird Brothers.
All right. So we got Jim, we got Ted, and what are we gonna do today, boys?
Well, I think that the plan is we are going to preserve some meat. We're going to smoke a full salmon. We got to clean it out. We got a big hunk of red meat too, and we're going to build a smoker. We're basically going to smoke it over the fire to preserve it, and we're going to sleep out for one night and maybe build a shelter, tarp shelter, something like that. Depends on what kind of materials we have around, and preserve some food and have a good night. Hopefully, should be a good trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think what I want to do is when we're smoking the meat is do a little hot smoke that's just delicious to eat right away, and smoke some overnight for preservation, and you know, hopefully get into that shelter. That's going to be pretty good. We'll see what we find.
I got a full salmon, like just a beauty fish. So it should be.
We're going to stuff our faces.
Yeah. These guys were a bit north of here. They're coming back through. They said, "You want to get together? I have fish." And I said, "All right." So we came out to the fort. It's going to be a good night. We'll cut down a few trees. We're going to put the smoker right in here. We're going to try to get some bark.
Yeah.
Try to peel some bark off to line the smoker with. We'll get some boughs on there as well.
And get some meat.
Jim's injured his hand pretty horribly on a trip we had to evacuate recently. And so he's going to be tending the kitchen, and me and Joe are going to be doing the man's work.
I chopped my hand nearly off with an axe, guys. It's a miracle I'm out here and not crying in bed.
We might be able to split down, if you want to use wood as something, we can split something down and use wood as like a plate too.
Build like a table, like 2 logs side by side. That'd be cool.
Beauty.
Tripper?
That's a decent fish, eh?
Is that for you, buddy?
Well, I wouldn't mind a piece, no.
I wish I pulled in one of those steelhead. And the ones I saw were bigger than that. It would have been perfect, eh? Because it would have tied in so well.
Right. That's a hunk of meat.
Trip back. Hammer that.
There's the picture thing I'm talking about.
How'd that feel, Tripper?
So you got one of those axes, buddy?
Yeah, I think one right here. Jim had it, yeah.
I think I see an ash tree. Mind if I cut it down?
Cut her down. Oh yeah, there's a ton of hardwood back. I completely forgot. There should be action there.
Cutting it so that I don't go through the skin, and I cut it all on an angle.
Do they add all the dirt too?
Yeah, well, it's just pine needles. It's like you know,
garnishing.
Seasoning.
Yeah. Look at that beauty. And what kind of salmon did you say that was, Joe?
This is actually Atlantic. So I'm basically going to hang this on the smoker just like that, long, and I'm going to try to do the red meat in the same kind of way, and that'll free up more space on the rack if you have longer pieces, because it dangles. If you have little pieces, you run out of space pretty quick.
And the slits in it is to allow the smoke to come in.
Yeah, so you want to make the slits so that the smoke, you know, makes contact with more of the area and the heat. It's almost more just the slow heat than it is the smoke.
Right.
You know, in a lot of ways, right? So you don't. A lot of people think you need to make a really smoky fire. You actually don't. You want to make a small fire with hardwood, but it can be bone dry. It doesn't have to be wet, or else, I mean, it's going to work either way, but it might taste too smoky. So I'll show you how I'm going to do this. All right, so I'm just going to make a thin slice right along the top, nice and thin. Fillet knife, great thing to use.
People love cooking, eh?
and then right to the edge, and then flip it like that.
Right. You got some curtains.
Yeah, meat curtain. Minnesota meat curtains. That was almost our men's league hockey team name. All right, so these two, actually I didn't really do these properly. I'll show you again here. So sometimes you're gonna have to run into sinew and you're gonna have to cut the piece short. But you gotta make sure it's thin or else the meat's gonna spoil.
Christopher McCandless style.
Yeah, that was his downfall, eh?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try to cut it close to the edge, but it's still gotta be strong there.
Chip and I were just exclaiming that it's mostly mosquitoes here, not too many black flies, which is A+. Can handle that. I'm sporting my Revolution race pants today. The guys hooked me up with tons of gear. I highly suggest to check them out. I'll put the link in the description. They're like Fall Raven, but better. Look, bug screen on my vents. Where's the bug screen on your vents, Fall Raven? You doing okay, Trip? You a little warm? Get you some water, big guy. Come here, Tripper.
It's coming on quite nicely.
Dude, it looks just heavenly.
I kind of f***ed up a little, not gonna lie. But I also have a f***ed up hand.
You know what? I'll eat it.
Yeah.
I'll eat it. Come here, buddy. Come on. Good dog. Here, drink some water, buddy. Need one more log and we're good. I think Ted's got some spruce roots cooking up. So are you out of commission for paddling for a while then?
Yeah, I think for about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Get Ted to go to sweat.
Back up, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. It's just Ted. It's just Ted. It's Ted. His name's Ted. Ted Baird. He won season 4 of Alone with his brother. Tripper, stop. Holy smokes, buddy. Hey, enough. Oh my God. They've been here, Tripper. They've been here for hours.
Keeping tabs on us, though,
Guess so. He wasn't barking at you when you pulled out the meat.
No. Funny how that works.
Whip up this tripod. I'm just going to tie a couple double overhand knots. Do a couple wraps, a couple fraps. It doesn't need to support anything structurally. We're just smoking some meats. We have the meats. I'm going to smoke them.
Nice lashing, Joe.
Thank you.
You ever built a straight, like a standard teepee before?
Like on the small scale, yeah, just messing around. But I built like a couple brush teepees to camp in and stuff, mostly in the wintertime.
Kind of like a wiki up?
Yeah, exactly, a wiki up, 100%.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fun.
A lot of headspace in the middle, but that's where the fire goes.
Yeah, and there's something to be said about a conical shelter, like a round shelter. It always feels nice.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of a good point, eh? Because everybody's kind of got their own space. Everyone can see each other, sort of thing.
Right, you're always
and then you all have a
communal
spot by the fire, eh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. They're fun. It's I actually wanted to do that with Tripper this spring, but maybe we'll do it this fall. Let him rest up a bit.
Yeah. Can't believe how much weight he lost.
I know. It's,
you know what I thought? I'm like, oh, he must be much younger than I remember.
no, he freaking got so sick from that medicine, and that was it. I noticed, like, it took like a week for it to happen too, and then wouldn't eat. And it was bad. I told Emerald, I was like, man, like, he might go. I thought that's how bad it was, but. All right.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was rough.
I saw that. I saw your thumbnail. I'm like, he's probably all right.
Mm-hmm,
you know?
Of course, yeah, he hurt his paw or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you just had your fingers crossed, eh?
Well, yeah, and then, exactly, and then, like, it's like, I gotta let people know, too, why he's not gonna be in the videos and stuff, but. Alright, this should be good.
Want some bugs for everybody?
Yeah, maybe here after we get this.
Reapplication?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So we'll put this up right over top of that, basically, huh?
Want to get a wider shot
Yep,
of this?
yep.
I mean, I've done one of these. I've just left it in the woods and gone back and just, you know.
Really?
Yeah. I can maybe just use this one.
Oh, it's pretty tall.
Yeah. You know, the other thing actually, no, that's better. The other thing you could have done is lashed it. This is going to be better. You just let the top stick out. But this is going to give us like way more like, space, you know?
Timber.
Ted doesn't look around.
Yes, taking them down.
You know, if they're like 8 feet long, that'd be great. 8 feet? Yeah, ideally, but we could probably get away with like 5 or 6. Because remember, we could cover the top too a bit. We don't want too big of a hole,
Of course.
but you don't want too tight of a hole either, right?
Yeah, we can use spruce boughs and everything. It doesn't even have to be.
So before I use like a beaver wood, so like birch and probably like, you know, aspen and stuff like that from the dam, so it was damp.
Alright, so Jim's got that fish clean. I've got the tripod built. Ted's out getting some spruce roots to lash everything together still, I believe. Tripper's digging. But here's a really old maple, and I can get some nice pieces of wood off it. They're pretty dry, so that's what we're going to do here. You find anything? There's all these in here too for starting it. Nice and bone dry stuff. You know, it's super cool to have all these resources right around. Hardwood, some conifers, birch, all that fun stuff. What are you doing? Ted's counting out the steps. See how long you can get the bark.
One comment out is Ted's motto safety last?
whip it here. Feels pretty dry up here. It's starting to go bad and the bark starts getting a bit brittle. The other ones are smooth is better. I mean, there's a bit of that actually.
Looks pretty good. Like you're doing a good job of it regardless.
Yeah, and it doesn't need to be, it's not going to be keeping us dry, right?
Oh, I suppose if we have enough, we could sleep under it.
Well, as much as I'd like to stay there and get that footage for you guys, I have not seen Tripper in 20 minutes, and that's probably the longest I've ever gone without seeing him. He's glued to me always, so I gotta go see where he is. Trip! What were you doing? Where were you? Oh, his nose is full of mosquitoes. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, buddy, you okay? Doing alright? So an update for Tripper, he oh, we left him here with the food. Oh. It doesn't look like he ate any. Good boy, Tripper. The medicine he got on to help his paw made him severely ill. We think we almost lost him, and he wasn't eating or drinking for days. He lost a ton of weight. He's doing okay now, but he can't be on that Medcam. So we'll see how it goes with his paw and his leg. Good boy, Tripper. Up in there?
No, like you see that?
The lines?
Yeah, right here. This?
Yes, that is the borer. Yep,
Yeah.
100%.
And it's down there too.
It's
So everywhere it was like that.
It was hard?
Yeah, it was dry and dead, and the bark splits.
That's right. That's why I was half dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, because normally, like from when Windsor, all the wood is that.
Yeah.
Like on top of each other too. But like even to see it like this looks
This
clean.
had this summer at most.
Right. Yeah, well they're getting up here. That's true.
Kind of sucks, eh?
It
This
does.
is actually in the city. The parks people are going around and cutting them all down no matter what to just help stop the spread. You know.
So in Windsor, they did that probably like 10 years ago, and they cut down oak and everything.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I don't know if they were inexperienced or they just try to get rid of everything, but that's nice though, eh?
Yeah, yeah. So I just put it, so it is like, I think what's happening here, this pitting, that's not the borer.
No.
But it's the tree dying, and it's kind of losing moisture or something, because I found the ones that were dying were like this, and the bark was harder and more brittle,
Okay.
you know, so that's what I noticed, where
Nice.
otherwise it's kind of just smoother, like there's a bit of that, but not really. So I just threw it in some water over here, since we got this little stagnant pond here, a bit of a creek, I guess even. Just to keep it wet, make it more flexible.
Nice.
And yeah, you see there, That's where the borer is. So it's just dry.
Cracked. Yeah,
and
that's
it
like the only
and it
dry
cracked.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one up there. This one, I don't know what happened. I just blew it. But for a smoker, that's great. I mean, for a roof, not so much.
Dude, it's solid. That's real
But
nice.
you just layer it for a roof too.
Yeah. We're gonna get this fire lit for a couple reasons, just to start it going and get the bugs away. So, got some birch bark, some twigs, and the old Bic lighter. Oh, the wind, the wind. Look at that. Prevail. Are we right? This is pretty much where we want it, eh? It's pretty much dead nut center.
I'd say dead middle of the teepee. I guess when you're used to lighting a fire with bow drills and ferro rods, it's pretty easy to do with a lighter.
Oh, the old lighter, man. She'll never let you down.
I'm just gonna leave the seasoning on.
the balsam first seasoning. Wow, that looks beauty, man. We need a couple of lingonberries to go with it. Lingonberries.
Yeah.
Old school Ramiers fans will understand that one.
Lingonberry.
Lingonberries.
Delicious.
Ted. You good? That wasn't a yes.
This will actually just start the process too, eh?
Yeah, without any kind of covering on it, for sure it will. Yeah, definitely.
Get it up, get the flies off.
Get the flies off it, keep them off, yep. But even in the camera here, I can see the smoke come up and definitely covering those.
Like, I mean, this is how they used to just make jerky too, is they...
Just open air.
Yeah, like, and so basically it's just sun drying, but the smoke's just getting rid of the flies and giving it a little flavor.
That's right, yep. Yeah, man, smoke is a decent flavor for sure. I was mean to that guy.
It's only so much a man can take. Like, I'm about ready to give that up, do that myself.
Timber. Oh, look at that, Ted.
I might need, I guess Jim can't, but to try to rip, because it's pinched, I might have to cut it under there.
Okay.
But if not, we might be able to just rip it out.
Shimmy it out.
Yeah, probably not, but yeah.
Well, now that Ted's done all the easy work, I'll come over here and do the... Just joking. This is obviously lots of work that Ted's done down here. While Jim and I are up there stoking the fire, chatting away. It's kind of a pleasing sound.
Yeah, I got those comments.
Oh yeah, there's some little pokies, eh?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is he doing?
He's digging a hole in the mud.
He's sitting just like deep in that mud.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Yeah.
If me and Joe pull back on it, and you kind of just rock the tree with your foot, we can pull it out this way.
Just straight out.
Yeah, because the ground's mushy under it, and we managed to do that before. That was a different one.
Are you getting a little muddy, Tripper? Hey, Tripper? Hey, Tripper? Hey, Tripper?
What are you doing?
He's ignoring me. Okay.
What's he
Try to get away from the bugs.
I think it might be cooling down. Yeah, trying to get away from the bugs too. Yeah.
Pretty buggy. This is a pretty buggy, right? This is the buggiest been so
It's
far.
a little moist in here, yeah. The bugs like the moist.
What about like this?
Moist speaking.
If I can, moistly speaking, moistly. What if I can go like this?
No, I don't know. That's a bit of weight on that.
I might have to saw it. But yeah, saw the bark away. So.
Hold on, one sec. Okay, now do it. No. There you go. Yes. Cool. Look at that.
Yeah, and this split part doesn't matter. Just go
No,
at the bottom.
that's fine. That's beauty. Yeah, man, a few of those.
See, this one's much. The other tree was drier.
Yeah.
And that's why I threw it in the water. It might split like this. So
Show it to the camera.
That is pretty slick. I'm gonna grab mine too, yeah. Man, that was wet. Like, I'm soaked from doing that. Underneath that, like, very wet. Look at that.
Beautiful, dude.
it's thick, eh? It's like an inch thick almost.
The Bark Brothers.
So how many pieces do we have?
All right, shut up. We're gonna hear this wonderful sound. Speaking moistly.
It's already starting to dry.
Yeah, when I walked up, it looked that way. Yep. That darker on the bottom. Yeah. Yep. Good boy, Tripper. Didn't eat any of the meat. Here, buddy. Here you go, boy. No. Yeah, there you go. There you go, huh? Now he's got a taste for it.
Weirdest thing, 3 people in Wawa thought I was someone else. Obviously there's a Jim Baird doppelganger there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, I mean, started talking to me. Just like, oh, thanks for giving my husband a tow. And then one guy goes, hey, Bill, how's it going, buddy? You going fishing? Nice new truck. I'm just like, I'm not Bill, but you're number 2 that thought I was, you know?
Yeah, I thought you were Paul Bunyan.
Yeah.
Let me actually just get a quick shot of this meat before we hide it. I guess you guys already did it.
Thinking about dead animals, eh? They live on the West Coast.
Yeah, no doubt, eh? This is
You just see them out there, like, just sun drying and smoking, just these huge Chinooks, just like piled up. And it's like,
What's this?
good boy. Good dog.
this is really fucking cool, guys.
Yeah, it is.
It's all about having the backdrop of the fort, too.
Definitely not cooked, but warm.
It's probably just the smoke on it he likes. Good boy. Yeah, he's not shy. No. Little fatty bud.
Good boy.
Was that fish this time?
No, that was just the fat, but it's raw.
It's like,
He's turning his. What kind of dog?
We'll cook that up a little more. It's not. That's
He's
too
like,
rare.
It's not to his liking.
It's a medium rare.
It's blue. It's blue. It's
Yeah.
not.
Send it back.
Yeah. Speaking moistly. Well, it's gonna. We're gonna have overlap or what?
I think we're gonna
Maybe
have to.
try to hook the edges just around the.
Yeah.
yeah.
Problem it's wide. It's too wide at the bottom, eh? It's not working.
It's gonna work.
A little bit more and I can hook it. Yeah. She's kind of splitting in the middle on us though.
Maybe we should just.
Split it, you think?
No, that's good.
Here, I'll grab another pole. Speaking moistly.
should have just used those poles.
Right? What are we thinking?
Well, we were not using the shoot.
It's good at the top. You know what? We can peg out the bottom too if we want. I got all these pre-made pegs.
Idea.
Oh, we're losing it at the top though.
Good. Of course, there's more back in the woods.
So you want me to tie this one off? Like, should I tie it off to like here?
Yeah, that's slick. That's slick.
Sweet, right?
Yeah.
Those are nice pegs.
Yeah, they're. Yeah. Brought my tent pegs the one time with my kids, so I just made sure.
Teaching the young ones a little bushcraft,
A little bushcraft here and there.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Another peg there.
Yep.
They're probably whittling spoons as we speak.
Is that in your shot?
Okay.
Just my hand out of the way.
See, like that gap there, we could probably just cover with boughs, eh?
Yeah, I imagine anything just to stop the air, right?
How many more pieces do we have?
So we're using these pegs to solidify the bark into the ground, which is pretty slick. Working out pretty good, actually.
You know, we could just peg stuff like this too.
To each other.
I guess we don't really have to though.
That looks great.
We're gonna need another.
Like this, right? If all the smoke's going up above where the fish are, right?
Yes, I would assume so.
Almost like we just tie them up like this.
It's looking a little rainy out, so I think we're gonna get this tarp up and cook up some steaks. It's 5:30, so it's supper time. We're gonna probably do up a separate fire just so that I can continue to smoke. Ted's getting the last piece. Ted's been the champ getting all these pieces of bark. So we'll get this tarp up. Try and get a little bit of a dry spot. We can camp out here tonight.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Joe. Man.
Thanks all around, boys.
It's just nice to find people that enjoy doing this shit.
Definitely.
You know? And then, like, because you say you get burnt out.
Well, you know what?
You can't do it with people. It's like eventually, it's like, you know.
I've been doing this alone for a long time, and it's just like it's so much more enjoyable when someone's here.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel like work.
No, it doesn't. No, it just yeah, it's just more. It's nice to talk to someone. You know what I mean? It's nice to share ideas.
Yeah, like-minded people, and then also when you're trying to do a video, if you just bring your buddies, you can't really do a video.
That's right.
You stretch it out for wherever you think.
We're kind of working with this tree here. There we go. That's good there for me. Oh, she split. Okay. Need another one?
So this is the borer here. There's evidence of the borer that's killing all these trees, unfortunately. Watch your knee.
Yep. Cool.
Sweet.
Bam, son.
this, except it looks stupid.
It's all about how it looks.
Guys, wow, that's so cool, man.
Yeah, very cool. Good job, Ted.
Do it all the time, whatever.
No biggie. Look at this. Smoker de la Smoker. Pièce de résistance.
Oh, that's a smoker. If I've ever seen one.
Love it. Actually, that looks. Hey, hold on. Stay there, Ted. Do that again. Please. Do that again, Ted.
Please, that's how you know you're Canadian.
Perfect. Thank you.
Alright, one more time for me, Ted. One more time for me.
Sorry.
Sorry. Anchorman. Hey?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Dude, what is happening right now? We're getting killed.
Oh, buddy. That is beautiful.
That looks cool.
That looks really cool.
I put the whole head up there.
I wouldn't do that.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it. Eh? Full skin on.
Yeah.
Full like they cut the fish in half and they smoke. You gotta refrigerate it, obviously. But it's like super slow. I don't even know if you can consider it to be cooked.
You guys want me to throw these steaks on? Or are you gonna film that? And do
I
that?
guess that's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm like kind of picky. Like
Right.
I don't want to watch somebody who sucks. You know.
Right. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't like most of them.
There's this new show called Space Force, and it's making fun of obviously Trump's Space Force, but it's freaking what's his name? Dude from The Office, Michael Scott. It's dude from The Office.
The Steve.
Steve Carell. He's the main character in it, and he's like this old like army lieutenant. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Lisa Kudrow, Phoebe is the wife.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But yeah, Seinfeld's just got so many good points in it. It's like
I'll have to watch
it's like this classic thing.
There.
What's the deal with everything?
What's the deal with lampshades? It's all like that. It's so good, dude.
The new Chappelle stuff is pretty funny too.
Yeah, I like the new shit.
Look at that spread. Where at?
What do you got there? Wild
Metro.
leeks?
Yeah, wild leeks and some spinach. I'm gonna throw a couple burger patties on that. Peace. Sound good.
Beautiful. Wild leeks are amazing.
I love
They're
them.
like a perfect blend of garlic and onion.
It's right. That's exactly what I said. They're literally my favorite thing. My burger's done. I got a couple patties on here. Some wild leeks, some mustard, some spinach. A big old bun from home. Big old bun. Mmm. Oh, smoky. On point. So yeah, man, I feel so short around you, Jim. I just feel like
Well, Joe, it's like an unwritten thing amongst tall people that if you see another tall person, let's say you're in a public area or something
Okay.
like that, like a shopping mall, for example, and you see them coming, you don't really make eye contact and you see them, and then as you cross, you stand up straight, because we're always bent to talk to you, straight, and you each just glance at the top of each other's head to quickly judge who's taller, and then you just keep walking.
And when you're not taller, do you feel a little crushed?
Yes. Because like everybody's like, you're so tall, like that's what we got as tall people. Everyone's like, you're so tall, like that's so important to us.
Right.
We want to be,
It's the
we want
core.
to be the tallest people ever.
Of course.
And yeah, basically, yeah, it's a truth. Tall people, tell me if I'm wrong. Have you experienced that?
Let us know in the comments.
That was great.
That was really good. All right, folks. Well, it's about 10:15 in the PM now. We're just relaxing. Fire's still going in here, and fishy and meats are drying. This has been a pretty good day, boys.
Amazing day.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's been really good.
Yeah.
Everything worked out.
This is a long wait though. I'm telling you, I'm getting hungry watching this stuff slow smoke, right?
So we're gonna split it up. Somebody's gonna sleep there. A couple people sleep under there. I got Tripper tent over there somewhere, so everything will be all right. But it is raining.
I don't even know the light.
She's raining. She's raining pretty good now. Tripper's KO'd for the night, I think. But we're gonna throw some more wood on that fire because it's not quite a fire anymore. Hey Tripper, you just you making yourself comfortable in the bed there, buddy? You just
I was thinking of sleeping there, Tripper.
there's probably enough room.
I'm getting kind of tired.
Look at those eyes, eh? Just like oh, poke.
Can you move over, bud?
Have one. Hey Tripper,
Just at the foot of the bed?
we're talking to you, sir. Come on, buddy. Come on. We'll post up in this little baby tent. Me and you, nice and close, okay? All right. And you know you want to get in there more than I do. Just wait, man. Oh, this is gonna be a tight squeeze, Tripper. Tight squeeze with Trip. Oh, son of a gun. Alright, well, Tripper and I are squeezed in this little coffin. This little cocoon of dryness and warmth. Alright guys, we'll get with you in the morning. Sweet dreams. Good night. There's a few mosquitoes. They're all on the outside, which is good. Most of them, at least. Oh, it's like 6:45 in the morning. Had pretty good sleep. Rained for most of the night, so that always helps. I got the dog in here with me still. Oh, way the heck down there. That guy's dead to the world. I gotta get up here soon and get out of here. I got duties today. I didn't know these guys were coming until yesterday, so I have to be in the Sioux by 10 in the morning. So I gotta get up, try some of that meat, wake these boys up and get out of here. Brave the mosquitoes. Come on, Tripper. Come on, good boy. There you are. How was that sleep, big guy?
What do you think the sleep number is on this thing?
Sleep number?
Yeah.
1 million. You okay? You good? Come on, buddy. He's limping. What a nice scene to wake up to.
Comfortable.
You're pretty comfortable on it?
Yeah, I'd say this is 10 out of 10.
Really?
Sleeping on logs.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like Sleep Country Canada over here, man.
If Jim can fit there, then you all know I'm not exaggerating on how long it is. It's actually...
Well, I'm 6'5", and so this has got to be
6'5".
I'd say she's at least another foot longer than me, no?
Oh, we're golden then.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty spacious.
How's this going in here?
Ruby, lofty.
Lofty.
Yeah.
How'd you guys stay dry and everything? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was actually pretty nice because this is like so open.
Yeah.
And
I
it
had
was
to
just
fend
like
off
kind
the
of
bears.
it wasn't a driving rain, right? So it was just like you feel like you're completely outside but not getting wet. It's kind of
It's very
calming, yeah.
yeah, like a freeing
It's really
feeling.
nice. Hi, buddy. Good morning.
If it wasn't for Ted, I'm like, I'll get up and put wood on the fire, and then I just passed out hard. And then I guess I woke up thinking I just caught the fire before it went out, but it turned out Ted had already put wood on it 3 times before that.
I don't know what we would have done without Ted on this trip, really. Look at that. That's so cool to wake up to, though, to see this, just the whole scene, the smoke coming up, the yellow, you know.
Yeah.
Do you guys check out the meat at all?
I did. The top of it has got some rain on it
Okay.
throughout the night,
Yeah.
a little bit, so it's not going to be like smoke to where it's like going to be more preserved. Like, so it's not really jerky, but it's going to be more like the stuff you buy in the store that's going to last a few extra days for sure, but is also just delicious, but
Right.
probably should refrigerate.
Nice.
But it's definitely cured.
Yeah.
So
Very cool.
It's weird.
I guess it was pretty funny. It was like just something that like I would.
But we have let the meat smoke out all night. Jim and I took turns stoking the fire with some wood, and we're hoping. We're hoping that it's done. We don't think, because of the rain getting in, that it's going to be completely preserved, but it's been smoked pretty well. And likely you'd have to leave it on for another day this way to get it really preserved. But we're excited to eat some either way. It's probably preserved for, a few days the way it is right now. And definitely one thing this would do is keep all the flies off and everything too. So I'm looking forward to having a little snacky poo here. Snacky poo.
You heard the man. Snacky poo's happening.
Everyone's done it, just I haven't seen it on YouTube.
Okay, let me make sure that I'm in the shot here for the big reveal.
I've only ever made them on a much smaller scale with parachute or whatever.
Same principle.
Same thing.
Was it delish?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, eh? Hello, my beautiful.
The big reveal. Look, she's dry under there too. Actually, the ground is quite dry.
Yeah.
Oh, we got.
The other thing we're going to do is we're going to lay this bark flat for Joe so he can put it to use again.
Maybe I'll put it on the roof.
That's some big shingles. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice and flat too. There on there, probably the heat dried today. Flat. Nice. That's pretty slick. Oh, look at the meats.
Taste some here. What's smoked salmon, man? For the long one.
Oh, smoky. Oh, damn.
Pretty good,
That's
eh?
a good texture. Good consistency.
That's the thickest piece right there.
Oh, yeah. It tastes like. It has a hint of store-bought jerky taste to it, honestly.
Yeah? Mmm.
You need like a cracker to spread some of that salmon on. A little paste.
Yeah, totally.
That's great.
Look at that.
Wow. Here, hold on.
See the water though, eh? Mm-hmm. It would have been done more if it wasn't raining, but it's done enough to be smoked salmon, so there we go.
Fantastic, boys. Great success or what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, success. Delicious.
It's really good.
Turn it around, just stay exactly like that. Yeah. Yeah, look at this one. This is one of the more thin ones that was down near the fire. It's like, it's real jerky. Super tasty.
Perfectly bradle that one. Eh?
Yeah, and nothing on it, just smoke. Here, Tripper. Here, buddy. Good boy. Yeah, nothing on it, just a smoke. We use all maple, all hardwood, and like Jim was saying, none of it was wet, none of it was rotten. It was just punky, just dry hardwood, and the heat comes up and smokes it, dehydrates it. Good job.
Trooper, you want to take that home, Joe?
What's up?
This piece?
Let's You like the boys now, Tripper? Giving them foods. Hear him? He can't get it in his fat.
He doesn't like the fish.
He spit it?
No.
Yeah. But he's still going for it.
He's eating everything.
He just had to second guess that one. Eh? He's looking at where's
He decided that he liked it.
Do you hear the noises he's making? He's like a little piggy. Good boy, Trip. Hey, we can put that meat back on you, hey, bud. He's skinny. Is she crispy?
Yeah, like the skin is
I like how this tripod, I like how light
crispy,
it is.
definitely crispy.
Hold on a minute. Don't just do that. It'll be rolling, for Christ's sakes.
I gotta piggyback on something that Ted just said. The food's done. It could use a little bit longer for my liking personally. It's a little bit not as jerky as I would normally do it, but we were kind of rushed yesterday. The meat didn't get on until 3 or 4, we think, and it's about 7 or 8 in the morning now. So ideally, we could leave it for another half a day, another day, and it'd be perfect. But yeah, we all got to get out of here. These boys got to drive home too. So it's good to know, good little lesson to learn, and something to practice. And lots of fun. We had a good time, man. I had a really good time this trip.
There's something really cool about the thought of like having food and no refrigeration and actually preserving it, you know, and this is how you would do it. And, you know, you got to be a little patient, take a couple days, but, you know, you're not going to starve to death if you were in that situation. And then just in this situation, you just have fun with it and you get recipes and make it taste good, you know, and so you get better at it.
And the trees that we are using the bark from, Ted took off. We're dying. They're ash trees anyways. The borer was in them. So we're going to reuse the bark for the shelter too. For the fort. What am I saying? What is this? Not a shelter? Definitely.
Even, like, you could just cut, like, little shingles out of it with, like, a heavy scissors and do something.
Alright, so we got all that bark with some logs laying them flat. So that's really helpful. Oh, it looks nice now that it's all cleaned up. I think we're going to get out of here, take a couple more shots, and then hit the road. Take a couple more shots. I really think I'm breaking them. You ready to go or what? Tripper, come here. Sit. Sit, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Throw this little duper. Throw this little duper. All right, guys. We're gonna wrap this up here. Thanks a lot, Jim and Ted, for coming.
It's just fucking awkward, this triangle. All right, you want to see? You stand in the middle. Jim. You stand in the middle.
The album cover. The album cover.
There we go.
All right. Yeah, it was a good time. Thanks, guys, for coming. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys, for calling me, letting me in on this.
Yeah, no problem. Good little last minute
Yeah.
plan there, man.
And it's my favorite way to do things, last minute all the time. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We did some things that you don't normally see on my channel. Maybe you learned something about smoking meats and fish. And yeah, we just had an all-around good camp out. So Thanks for watching, guys, and this won't be the last time you see these guys with me, I'm sure. We'll see you on the next one. Check out their channels, Ted Baird, Jim Baird,
Adventurer.
Adventurer.
Yeah, had a blast here. It was cool to come check out, Joe Spot and his fort and do this wicked project. Had a really good time. Check out his channel, Joe Robinet, if you haven't heard of it, which you probably have.
And yeah, so I agree. Really cool just looking into the smoker and seeing the fish and the meat just drying there. It just makes your mouth water, and it just looked like pretty authentic thing that we managed to whip up to do that works just as well now as it did 5,000 years ago. So great times, and looking forward to the next trip.
Real quick, a lot of people have been asking for updates on Tripper. As you can see, he's out here. He's not up to his normal health, but he is doing just fine. And he's taking a shine to the Baird boys after they shared their meats.
Always works.